It's time to fight like we've never fought before. We need to turn a 3-1 loss to Barcelona in the first leg round in order for us to stay in the Champions League. We've done it before, let's go and do it again. Hello and welcome to Club 4, episode 24 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Coming up today, we have the second leg of the quarterfinals of Champions League against Barcelona. We are then playing Sassuolo in the league, where if we win and AC Milan drop points, we win the league. So since you guys were last with us, you guys saw us beat Juventus in both the legs, getting us to the next stage of the Champions League. We then beat Salernitana 2-0, Fiorentina 2-1, lost to Barcelona 3-1 in the first leg at their ground, which gives me that hope that we can get the 3 goals at our ground, keep a clean sheet and knock them out and get through to the semi-finals. And then we beat Frosinone, I think it was. Yeah, Frosinone 3-0 in the league as well. That leaves us 14 points clear of AC Milan with 16 points to play for. Like I said, if we win, we can go 17 points ahead of them if they draw or lose. Either way, as long as we better their result and they don't win, the Serie A title is ours. We do have a little bit of an injury crisis as well, especially at right back. We've lost Lizama, Barella's out injured, Sambo's out injured as well. You guys knew about that one. And Maceo is coming back from an injury and can't play right back. So we've got a little bit of a makeshift right back as things go at the moment. The first game we did play Skriniar back there. Today we have... he's not a better right back, but he can actually play in that position. So the team we're putting out there to turn this deficit round against Barcelona, get through to the semi-finals, keep the Champions League dream alive is Lever in goal, a back four of Nets, Kim Min-jae, Marcato and Formenti. Aguero at the base of midfield, Susic and Victorino in front of him, Roger on the left, Raspadori on the right and Ferry up front. The first highlight is a throw-in for Barcelona on their left-hand side. Ferry's chasing this ball down. They play it into the centre and go back to that left-hand side. We're trying to put a little bit of pressure on the players. It's not working off at the moment. They managed to shift that one through down that left-hand side. They've got 4 players as options to pass to. They shift it into the centre as Cucurella gets the shot off. Lever's easily caught the ball. I thought he was going to launch an attack of our own there. It hasn't. The highlight is ended. Barcelona down their right-hand side, right down to the byline. Net steps in, wins the ball. Can we get the attack going now, please, lads? Shifting the ball up to Ferry, who gets onto the ball. He's only got Susic in support at the moment. Susic into Victorino. Victorino from the edge of the box, and it goes over. I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to go for that top corner. He just couldn't execute it enough. Throw in for us. Nets on the left-hand side into Victorino. Gives it back to him. I think Nets tried to cross it in, but hits the Barcelona player. Comes back out. They clear it. So, old man Tiski, we've managed to get it back. Roger, Nets, gives it to Aguero, who's needs to create something instead of passing it around in the defence. Marcato's got it now, gives it to Kim Min-jae. We sort of played ourselves into a little bit of a hole. We've got out of it now and find Roger on that left-hand side. Cuts it back, steps over, steps into the box, puts it high at the goalkeeper. We've got a corner by the looks of things. Looks like the goalkeeper stepped up to get the ball and run it out of play. Raspadori's going to put this one in, aiming for Kim Min-jae at that back post. He does find him, but it's been cleared by Barcelona. We have another corner. We need to aim it for Marcato's head. If we can get it on his head, it's definitely going to go in. What normally happens anyway. Nets with this corner. Flat gets floated in. It's been cleared. Roger picks it up. Have a shot, son. Not like that, though. Left foot and just spins wide. We've got the ball in our defence at the moment. Shifting it over to Formenti on that right-hand side. Now Raspadori. Raspadori into Ferry. Holds the ball up. Gives it to Aguero as our players try to get forward. Raspadori goes back to Marcato. I think the option was better to go up the right-hand side where Formenti's running now. He's tracking back at the moment as Aguero shifts it over to Roger on that left-hand side. He beats the Barcelona player to the ball. Gives it to Nets. Nets is into the box. Nets with the shot. He should have just passed it. Even if he just chips it into the mixer, someone get their head onto it instead of having a shot and blasting it over. Just the one change at half-time then. Formenti comes off and Maceo comes on from it right back. 45 minutes to find 2 goals. I know we've got it in us. I know Raspadori's I think going to be our option to get that goal. We might need to shift him onto left-hand side to make that work. Maybe we take Roger off or Ferry off. One of the two's got to come off. bring Chevalier on. I think we're going to make that substitution now. As Roger's not going to be able to go up front anyway. He's picked up a knock, so that does force my hand. Roger comes off, swaps places with Raspadori, and I think Victorino's close to losing his head. We bring Burrell on, put him in there. That's the 2 substitutions. Hopefully this is going to work for us. Raspadori on that left hand side is so dangerous. Corner for us. Raspadori's going to put this one in. Aiming towards that back post where Kim Min-jae is. It's been cleared by the Barcelona defenders. Maceiel's got the ball in the highlight ends. If only that was going to be an opportunity to get a goal. Barcelona with the ball, playing it in the middle of the pitch at the moment. Now they shifted left hand side. Raspadori's come away with the ball. I think that's through luck, but has been dispossessed. Chevalier gets it. Barella into Raspadori. Oh, I thought he put it in. I seen that little box come up at the bottom. I thought he put it in. Oh, it's just not going to be our day, is it? It's not going to be our year either. Had to get into semi-finals last year. We're going to get knocked out in the quarters by Barcelona. If that does happen, we need to make a decision at the end of the season. Do we go another year with Napoli, or do we leave to try and chase winning a Champions League? I mean, it'd be 3 seasons with Napoli where we've just not made it happen. De Kessery and Skriniar are final substitutions of the match. Kim Min-jae and Susik making way. We've got 11 minutes, boys. Do something. Get us a goal. Maybe if we shift our mentality to attack in, give the boys a little bit of an encouragement. Doesn't look like that's changed. Now it's changed. Come on, boys, do something. We've got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose here. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to find 2 goals. Raspadori, can you do it? Ferry, can you do it? Into time added on. 4 minutes. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Champions League dream is over. And that does mean we are going to make a big decision at the end of the season. We're not going to make it right now. We're going to try and win the Italian treble. Try and win the Serie A title. Try and win Coppa Italia again. And then go from there. I'm disappointed that we haven't made the Champions League dream come true. But what can you do? We've tried absolutely everything with this club now. Maybe it is time to move on. Let's move on to that Sassuolo game and win the league. A few changes then for the Sassuolo game. Team we're putting out there to win this match and put us in a good position to win the Serie A title is Lever in goal. A back four of Lacko, Marcato, Skriniar and Djokovic. Smiljanec at the base of midfield. Victorino and De Kersi in front of him. Chevalier on the left. Galan on the right. And Ferry up front. We are giving Raspadori a little bit of a break in this match. Maybe we'll bring him on at half-time if things are a little bit hairy. Milan are playing in what would be the next day's fixture. So what we'll do, we'll see how this goes. If we win it, then we'll go on a couple of days or go on to the next game for Milan and see if we have picked up the title. Throw in for us, left-hand side, Lacko with the ball, trying to find Chevalier. He does. It goes back to him. We shift it into our defence. Smiljanec blasts it forward, trying to find Galan on that right-hand side. It does fall at his feet. Ginger Djokovic with the ball. He's been challenged, lost it. Just needs to get back into position now. Or at least win the ball. Sassuolo are coming away with it. They're on their left-hand side. And, yeah, out of position. But Skriniar steps across to win it. Goes to Lever. Lever blasts the ball up on that left-hand side. Trying to find Chevalier. He doesn't find him. So, I don't know what Chevalier was doing then. He's sort of running away from the play. Lacko's keeping him out on that left-hand side. Now the ball gets blasted over. Switching the play over. Djokovic trying to put a little bit of pressure on the player. Trying to make them force the error. It's been blasted in. It's a head over the bar. Never troubling Lever. Smiljanec with the ball. Chips in. Trying to find Galan, but he loses it. And Sassuolo come away with the ball. We've managed to win it back though. De Kersi's into the box. Has a shot. It's pushed over by the goalkeeper. We have a corner. Aim for Marcato's head. Aim for his head. And it's like a magnet. It goes into the back of the net. De Kersi with the corner. It is at Marcato, but the head is over. Normally he's so good with those. Free kick for us. De Kersi puts this one in. It's at Marcato, and Marcato puts it in the back of the net. It's not from a corner. It's from a free kick. Dead ball situations with him when they just get floated in. He is so strong in the air. Napoli 1, Sassuolo 0. We just need Milan to drop points in the next game. Free kick for us again. De Kerseri's going to put this one in. Goes round the wall, aims at Galan. Marcato's got it. It's bundled around. Who's put that one in? There's a VAR check on this one. It is going to be Ferry's goal if it does count. Players are just jogging around. Sassuolo players got their arms in the air. Oh, it's been disallowed. Offside from Ferry. That would have been his 33rd goal of the season as well. Another free kick for us. De Kerseri puts this one in. Aiming for Victorino. It's been cleared by Sassuolo. Smoljanec hasn't won the ball. They've come away on the counter-attack. We've got Lacko and Djokovic back there as our defenders run back into position. We forced them back now. Chevalier's won the ball. Plays it in to Skriniar at the back. And we start the attack again. De Kerseri into Galan. Galan releases Ferry. It hits him. He controls it well. Beats one defender. Plays it into Chevalier. Chevalier puts it at the goalkeeper. It's a fantastic save. Double change then. Raspadori comes on for Galan. Swaps wings with Chevalier. So Raspadori's on the left and Chevalier on the right. And La Coursevoie comes on for Marcato at the back. Got about half an hour left of this match. We are in control of it. Possession is 50-50. We have had the better opportunities. 13 shots, 6 of those on target compared to Sassuolo's 4 and 1 on target. I'll just want another goal to settle any nerves, really. I keep saying that in every episode when we are 1-0 up. We've got the better players on the pitch now. We've got Raspadori. We know where the goals can come from. Throw in for us, Lacko on that left-hand side. Gives it to Smoljanec. Smoljanec into Victorino. Victorino with the shot. And it curls over the bar. Victorino and Djokovic have come off. Magosa and Barella have come on for him for the last 15 minutes. We do have one substitution left to make, but I just don't know who to take off, really. Maybe De Kerseri. We'll just see how well other people are performing in fitness-wise. And that final change is Aguirre on for De Kerseri in midfield. Looks like we're going to hang on to this 1-0 win. We've got 4 minutes of time added on. It's just over to Milan now to fluff their lines and deliver the trophy to us. A second Serie A title as well. That would be a double win in the Super Cup as well. Hopefully we can win the Coppa Italia and win a Italian treble. That would be great. But the full-time whistle's gone here. We have won 1-0. A little bit hairy towards the end, but it's a win. A win is a win at the end of the day. Now let's go and see what Milan do. We'll just click continue a few times. You can see 17 points clear. We got 15 to play for. Milan have got 18 to play for. We'll come back when we know the Milan result. Although saying that, we do have our budgets for next year. Wage budget is 2.7 million and transfer budget 20.93. Are we going to be able to spend it though? That's the big question. I'm still asking myself what to do with that one. I think if we win the treble, there's no point of staying here. We would have done everything we can within our powers to win the Champions League. Board are happy with the progress of qualifying for the Champions League as well next season. We'll say that to the media. Milan have Cagliari, who are in 19th, so I can see them winning that game if I'm totally honest. So it is going to go to the Lecce game to see if we win the league. Although fingers crossed they do us a favour and they draw with them. And it doesn't look like that's happened just yet. Or I could be saying that a little bit too early. Come on, I want the results. No, Milan win 4-2, so it is going to go to the Lecce game. I think we have to play that one. And then we'll play, depending on if we get to the final. I mean, I'm pretty sure we should get to the final. We're playing Roma, so it'll be the Lecce game and then the Coppa Italia final if we're there. If not, it'll just be that and any other game out of these. Probably the final game of the season. No Champions League trophy again for Napoli. But if you guys have enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you very much for watching.